I just realized Toodle Pip, change some of the letters, you get Poodle Tip, which is very funny to me. Anyway, let's see how this individual died. The wind is alive. Whoa, where? Oh, I'm on the ropes. Neat. There's a door there, so... This dude explode. Oh, shit, he got struck by lightning, son. Well, there's electrocuted for you. And we have some more topmen up here. And then that guy, who's apparently dead. Yeah, there's old Maba. We just found out. Who's this dude? He's climbing up higher. Don't know if these count as top men or not. Are there rope men? So lightning struck a dude, and then spider beasts attacked. You can see him climbing up there. Lightning struck a dude, and then spider beasts attacked. Well, could have brute forced this guy, I guess. But he was electrocuted. Tragically. It's also... Okay, is there actually a topman? There's a helmsman. Not what I'm looking for, though. Ah, he could be a butcher, too, not just a cook. Yeah, there's a bunch of topmen. Several of them from China, so... That's not gonna help. Yeah, well. I assume these are also the topmen from China. Well, two of them at least. I don't know who that guy is. Oh, he's that guy. Well, he's probably not from China. That's Maba, I can tell by the tattoos. Is this guy the Chinese guy? No, he doesn't look like a Chinese individual. He doesn't look Chinese. That's... Oh, that's that dude. Still don't know how he died, but there he is doing his job before he went and got himself shot. I don't think it's racist to say that guy didn't look Chinese. As, you know, visually distinct, different races. Hey, there's a guy there. It must be Nick. You can see there's a couple people down there who are pulling a thing. Ah, the sails. Checks out, checks out. And then the spiders came and attacked. Well, through the door I go. Poor bastard. Well, honestly, he probably had the quick way out. So, and then there's that thing again. You still down there? He is. My only friend in the world. Well. What now? Came all the way back up top. Feel like there's another deck I can go. There's whole other chapters I'm missing. Yeah, and there's a hold down there, which is now open. I see. Down we go. I believe this is the lowest part of the ship. Nothing in here. Do I... Ah, there we go. Finicky doors. Oh! Okay. Wasn't expecting you. Well, let's give it a shot, why don't we? We're here anyway. Probably won't make the crew list. Is that all? Okay. There's this guy. Probably been shot by... he grabbed a sword, sword it looks like, from this dude. This guy... I would say spiked, even though he's getting stepped on. Yeah, well. Poor devil. Oh, hey, there's a guy down there. Ah, that's probably the... isn't that a clever dick? Look at him. I can't. It's difficult to move around this thing. Yeah, but there this guy is. He's getting a good old spearing in. But yeah, I doubt Spider Beast is going to make the crew manifest. Maybe a page within the book. Who is this? How'd they die? Well, they were spiked. As always. And a door opened. How nice. A lot of the corpses were moved post-mortem, weren't they? And there's this guy. Was it Maba? How did Maba get down here? He was up top. Might have fallen off, I guess. But I swear that's Maba. Yeah, it is Maba. He was up top. That's an error, I do believe. Because he was way up with the rigging. Unless that wasn't Maba. Is there another? Hold on. Is there another guy from New Guinea here? Or Guinea, I guess. Is it New Guinea or regular Guinea? Where's Maba? Maba. He's with the topman. No, he's from New Guinea. Anyone else from New Guinea? Nope. Still, 15 out of 60. I feel better than anyone else in my position would do. I'm clearly the best, again, think woman for the job. I think I was a guy when I started, but that was just to make sure I wanted to record the game. Started a new game, pretty sure I had a female voice. Which is nifty. Ah. A whole lot of missing, I bet. Huh, no. Alright, so that guy was electrocuted. Nicholas Bortelli was... or Botterill, sorry, was spiked by a terrible beast. Unknown Soul was spiked by a terrible beast. These two men were decapitated by a terrible beast. He was spiked. That Charles fellow. He's either the butcher or the cook, but I don't feel like... well, I can't brute force it. The Unknown Soul was spiked by a terrible beast. And... I guess he was also... yeah, that guy. He was spiked by a terrible beast. And then we get to the... oh, God. This, then the Doom. Alright, well... keep on keeping on, I guess. The life of Death Checker for the East India Trading Company is an interesting one. There is grating there. Is there an even lower floor? Unless it's through one of those doors, no dice. Well, there's no one along here. There's the remains of something. And this door is locked, which, you know, kind of rude. Also something... it's just rope. Alright. What have we got? Loose cargo or unholy passengers?
Keep pressure here. Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward had never a doubt on your sanity. beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all! Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses. Come on.
No idea what language that is.
Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
Interesting tune. Alright, so this guy is yelling, 20 years you've been my steward. Don't I have him pegged as... Yeah, he's the surgeon. So that's the surgeon's mate. Or is it this guy? Crap. Stopping some dudes from going downstairs. Good lord, what's going on? This cruise was doomed from the start. We should have turned around the minute we left. Well, I wasn't on here, so... Besides, aren't some of them potentially alive? That's an option in the book. Maybe hope yet. That guy might be John. He's going, been in worse spots, John. Still. Who died here? I don't even know. Unholy captives. Great. Charming. So he's that guy. Okay, so what have we got? He didn't say any of that. Okay. Keep pressure here. Hold him down as this man is 20 years my steward. Never a doubt in your saying. Explain yourself. Isn't going to beast carry a curse. Throw them back or doom us all. Tie him up. Put him in the way. Come on. You fools. Let's find John. Been in more spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg? Okay, I think this guy's John, and the dude that was being carted off was the 20 years you've been my steward. So, yeah, they're... This guy. This guy is the steward, I think. He does have an apron. So, let's assume he is the... Sort of looking for, like... Okay, well... Surgeon's mate, I guess? He said steward, but, you know... There's a ship steward, a captain steward, a second mate, and fourth mate steward. I already found the third mate steward. Because this guy, I already have pegged as the surgeon. Yes! So if he's yelling, well... This guy, hold on, this guy might have been the one doing the talking. Which is... He is the captain. Aha! So you are the captain's steward. Or is he... Well, he's clearly not Indian. He's probably Swedish. I'm gonna assume, yeah, he's the captain's steward. No idea how he died. But of course we're not there yet. There's that guy. That guy, that guy. Surgeon again. So is this John? Let's see. If he has one okay, yeah. His name's John. We got a fourth mate named John. We got a surgeon's mate named James. Probably not. Another James. Fourth mate's Stewart. Probably not. James is the last name. We also got John. Damn it. There's more than one John. Alright, does he look more like a fourth mate or a seaman? He's firing a gun. I don't think that would make a fourth mate Stewart do that. Like, to shoot a man. That doesn't seem quite right. So I'm going to assume he is the seaman who... I mean... torn apart? By... Well, this is a bit grim, but Where's the captain's mate? Or the captain's steward? Unless... Well, he does have a sword. He might have... Okay. I'm gonna say... Well, he cut his leg off, though. I don't know if that counts as torn apart or not. He might not have been torn apart. Was he killed with a sword? I'm gonna say that, because there's clearly a bloody sword nearby. John the Seaman, that checks out, probably. That is probably Captain Stewart. That there's the captain. Okay. Again, you know, at any point if you feel like I've missed something or made an unreasonable deduction in my logic, feel free to shout it out in the comments, but so far I think I've been pretty logical, and the game seems to agree. I've gotten most people, right. He's up here. Alright. And somebody speaking in a language I don't know said, "You fools," or "You're fools," or something. Might have been Swedish, actually. Yeah, this is a dead giveaway. Can actually... Eradara. It's probably Swedish. Let me check that. I will use the power of my internet. That's a weird kind of A. Dara? Yep. I mean, I know it means you fools, but, you know. Search for English only. Well, I mean... I just want to know... Okay. Sweden. Yep. It's Swedish. So that dude is Swedish that's being dragged away screaming, "You fools!" So yeah, that checks out. He was definitely killed by the Captain Stewart. What does a steward do, I wonder? I mean, one of them was bringing food for the third mate. Is it a respectable job? That's my question. Like, I kind of understand what he does, but... Does he get respect? Is he treated well? Or is it sort of looked down on? Oh! What the hell? That looks... What the hell? That guy looks like he broke his neck. This dude's running. Yeah, it looks like he broke his neck. And he was crushed by whatever the hell this thing is. And here's the carpenter. You can tell because he's, you know, back. Oh shit. Alright, well, we have the carpenter and the carpenter's mate. He's pretty buff looking. He could be a carpenter. He's not as buff looking. He could be a mate. He's also actively working. Well, I'll label them both. So this guy, who are they and how'd they die? I mean, it looked like their neck was broken. Could have been crushed, I guess. By cargo? Stones, what the hell? Fell. He might have fallen. He fell down. Yeah, I think he fell down the stairs. Landed on a barrel in an awkward way. It's... I would say neck broken. I can also... Like, given this, it looks like he might have been crushed by... I'm assuming cargo? I don't know what this thing is. But anyway, I got you people to identify. God damn it. I really... I'll come right back into this memory. I have them to identify. Do I really need to follow? Coming back for that guy. There's a dude in an apron. Alright. Real quick, back to you. Now then, where are these carpenters? Here we are. Okay. There we go. You were spiked. Okay. Where's Carpenter? Both from America. Winston Smith and Marcus Gibbs. He looks like a... Let me see the other guy. You look more like a Marcus or a Winston. They were both spiked. That's unfortunate. Well, I mean... just brute forces, really. Winston Smith. And you... are Marcus Gibbs. The game disagrees, so let's swap those two. Ha! Got it. 3 more fates correct. Who'd we get? Obviously these guys. Winston Smith, Carpenter, was spiked by a terrible beast. Ah, here we go. John Naples Seaman was killed by a sword Philippe Dahl. And Marcus Gibbs, Carpenter's mate, was spiked by a terrible beast. Alright. Excellent, excellent work. I got time for one more episode in me, and then I need to be moving on. Other things to do. Glad that I got to recording this. This is a fun game. This is a very interesting game. Lucas Pope, you have a weird penchant for taking the plot of boring clerical work and turning it into a very fun and interesting game. Oh good, bodies.
What's your foot in?
Hey there, what's this? Give them to me and I can fries a solid meal, boys.
Heaven now. Take it slow.
One tick, gentlemen. There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Woof. Appears to be maybe a giant claw of some sort? A lot of men up here. Minding their own damn business. This guy jogging away. These two who are keenly interested. This is probably the cook and the cook's mate. I shall assume that. Giant spiked claw of a thing. And that poor guy got smacked in the face with it. Am I gonna say it was spiked? It looks like he might have been speared. Oh no, that's not going in him. Spiked? Hard to say. He wasn't crushed, certainly. Again, it looks like he got hit so hard his neck snapped. He's not alive, certainly. Wasn't decapitated, wasn't eaten. Expired, exploded, fell, froze, illness, knife, poison shot, speared, spiked. Oh, he was struck. There we go. By what appears to be a tail. Struck dead by a beast's tail. Checks out. I assume that's a tail. The others were what? I think wing was one of them. That's clearly not that's not a wing. I can't remember the other one. What was the dialogue here? What's this? Given to me and I can make us a fine meal. Ah, a solid meal. Ah, so this is the cook. One tick, gentlemen. There's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look. No, get back. So this is the cook, then. Because he was going, oh, I can make us a fine meal. And he had, like, the little fork with him. So, His mates, no doubt. In that case, I will assume you are the... Well, oh, God damn it, is he a butcher? One tick, gentlemen. I can make us a fine meal. You didn't sound terribly Irish. I'll assume it's the cook. Uh-huh. And then there's you. Who are you? Ah! You're the steward. And then there's you. Unknown. Alright. Unimportant. I assume you are the cook and not the butcher. Do not let me down, sir. Now then. Over here? What? Oh, can I go up above? Oh, I can. Whew, a lot of people. Then there's these guys. I didn't get a good look around up here. Is there some beast thing up here? Beast part? Doesn't look like it. Alright, boys. End the episode here, and when we come back, we'll be looking at those two. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Tuckle Ned. Talk to you later, shooting go shares, and see you around Ass Clowns.